The Chess World Cup is here, and we are kicking things off with an incredible panel. Joining us today is a living legend, a man who has not only shaped Indian chess but inspired generations across the world. He's India's first Grandmaster and a five-time world champion, the one and only Viswanathan Anand.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
And alongside him, we have a visionary leader who's redefining how the world experiences chess. The commissioner of the Global Chess League, Gaurav Rakshit, whose innovative spirit continues to give the game a brand new avatar. Gentlemen, it's an absolute pleasure to have you both here on WION.
Great to be here. Thank you so much.
Vishy sir, I want to begin with you. The last time India hosted the Chess World Cup, you stood on top of the podium. Now, more than 2 decades later, the event returns home. Does this feel like a full circle moment for you, seeing a new generation play on the same stage you once conquered?
Yes, it does. Our players, but in fact, there are many more players. Obviously, this World Cup, we have the world champion, but we also, Indians alone, there'll be several who have a reasonable chance of fighting for that first place. And game has grown so much, and it's so exciting to follow that the second version, if you like, is very exciting.
I know it's hard to pick just one, but who, according to you, has the best chance of going all the way in Goa? And if not an Indian, who else looks like a strong contender this year?
I think of the Indians, Arjun needs to win this tournament the most, and perhaps one of the other youngsters from India. I mean, there are quite a few. They really need this to nail this qualifying opportunity. From the others, I would pick Vincent Kaymer. He's having a spectacular year right now, and he narrowly missed qualification, so I think he would really love to qualify here.
Certainly, Vincent has been in great form. Now let's look at the bigger picture of chess globally. Gaurav, I would like to bring you in here. The Global Chess League has been instrumental in popularizing chess globally. How does the return of the World Cup to India align with the league's broader vision for the sport?
I think what we're seeing is the nucleus of chess is slowly moving towards India, right? A lot of that has to do with some of the talent that we are seeing in the last few years that's emerging on the scene. Of course, we've got a world champion, we've got a World Cup winner from India. Our teams did extremely well at the Olympiad. And so in that sense, the nucleus of chess itself is moving towards India. So it's not a surprise that these events are coming to India. We're very happy to be able to host the Global Chess League in India for the first time. It's been in Dubai and London in the past, but I think that it's something that Indian audiences will really enjoy, and to get to see the top players in the world come in. And the World Cup is no different, having them come in. It's really nice for Indian chess fans.
Vishy sir, with 3 candidate spots up for grabs, an all-Indian World Championship match could soon become reality. It's a testament to India's rise in chess and your impact on this new generation. So when you hear someone like a Garry Kasparov calling them Vishy's children, what goes through your mind?
I take it as a nice compliment. I think these things are not definitions, but nonetheless, certainly I played a role in this, and I'm glad, to help and keep supporting our youngsters as much as I can.
Let's now talk about the only woman competing among a field of 206 players in Goa, Women's World Cup winner Divya Deshmukh. What does her success say about the rise of women in Indian chess?
I think she's very impressive. She's had a spectacular year, and really culminating in the World Cup, but subsequently as well. She's rising up the rankings, and she's taking on these bold challenges. I mean, playing in the open section is going to be difficult, but I applaud her willingness to take part and push herself.
Continuing that thought, Gaurav, the Global Chess League features a unique joint male-female team format. How does that dynamic play out, and what does it add to the league?
So it's a unique format actually in not just in chess, but in any sport where we've got men, women, and prodigies, which are under the age of 21, all playing for the same team. That I think is part of the push of GCL to make this a more audience first version of chess.
And how do you envision the GCL influencing the global chess scene, particularly when it comes to engaging audiences?
Yeah, I think the role of GCL is very clear to broaden and bring in audiences that are curious about chess, but are not actively engaged as yet.
Chess has also evolved into more drama and showmanship, just like Magnus Carlsen's viral reaction after losing to Gukesh, or Hikaru Nakamura throwing Gukesh's king. Do moments like these help draw more people to the game?
Yes, probably the big difference is the cameras are everywhere. So they capture. It's not like chess players have not had moments like this before, but now we capture them and upload them immediately. Um, and that's why I think it's also the perfect time for the Tech Mahindra Global Chess League, which is going to happen in Mumbai in December at the Opera House. It's team-based. You get the best players from the world rankings, but with a huge Indian contingent as well. I mean, Indians are high up in the world ranking, so it fits naturally. We have men, women, boys, girls, the best of each category. And it's a very fast-paced format. It's a rapid format, but you'll have very good visual presentation, very good commentary, very good graphics and fan engagement, and even the scoring system keeps the suspense till the end. And I think we are trying to build on the success. So hopefully this event will be a big spectator success.
So Gaurav, from a business and viewer engagement perspective, do you encourage players to be more expressive on the board, or do you prefer the focus to stay purely on the game?
So our format is that we definitely are not, because we're a team sport, the idea is to play extremely competitively on the board and to actually be casual and engaging when you're working with our fans, talking to them, etc. I don't think we will be explicit in encouraging or discouraging a particular action, but the environment we create allows players to really go beyond what they would normally do in an individual tournament.
Speaking of innovative and interactive experiences, Vishy sir, you recently inaugurated the Global Chess League Experience Center in Dallas, which merges chess with AI and tech. What excites you most about this new interactive way of experiencing the game?
We have to keep on trying to present the audience with new ways of engaging with the game, new ways to interact with the game. And I think this is a very interesting experiment, but the main thing is the willingness to keep experimenting, making minor changes year on year based on our experience. So based on the first two editions, there'll be some changes this year. And it's important because we live in a world where every sport is reinventing itself almost on a weekly basis. And so chess has to be there. I think you'll be able to enjoy this league wherever you're watching from. But if you're in Mumbai, I would really recommend coming to the venue and experiencing it live. A lot of excitement, very fast paced. And you'll have good commentary. You'll be able to talk to all the other fans, all that. I think it'll be special. And hopefully, Chess in India can build on this side as well, the spectator side of chess at the same time. How do you make chess more and more accessible to the audience? And therefore, by definition, how do you make it accessible to a broader audience? Maybe people who have not experienced chess before but would want to just try it now.
Chess has its triumphs, but also a dark side, if I may call it that. After the shocking passing away of Daniel Naroditsky, how do you think the chess community can do more to support players' mental health?
It's a very serious topic. It has come to the fore now. Obviously, this tragic development forces us to look anew. And I know that FIDE is now developing some measures. We will also try to work closely with the online chess community, which is typically a lot of independent platforms. But we'll have to try and work closely and make sure that we address these matters early. Also, I think next time we will just be much more careful and try to involve ourselves at a much earlier stage. But it's important also to emphasize to people that they should not get too involved, not get too close to social media. It's a fun way to see what other people are thinking, but then you've got to log out and not get too deep into it. And I think, I would personally like to see that side emphasized as well, that people learn to have healthy relationship, because everything is about balance, and the way we feel inside, our mental state of mind, all these things are very important to work on. So, we'll have to try and learn from the broader mental health perspective. But I'm sure our sport will react.
Top level chess can be incredibly demanding. What measures does the GCL have in place to support players' mental well-being?
So I think that we have multiple levels at which we engage with players. The first level, I think, is the fact that we are a team. And so our teams are really the first port of call for our players to be able to get comfortable in the environment they're in. And while some of the conversations that they have are private, it is very clear that our teams actually take the player in as a member of the family. And I was just talking to a team member today from one of our franchise teams, who was giving me an example of how they go the extra mile to make these players feel comfortable, because it is not customary for them to feel part of a team, right? They're essentially playing what is an individual sport. GCL offers them that ability to be part of a team, and so that is the first level that we operate at. Certainly, as a league, we operate at the second level, which is we're always in touch with players to try and make sure that they're comfortable.
We just touched upon mental health, especially since kids are starting chess at such a young age, some even before school. With talents like Anish Sarkar emerging early, Vishy sir, have you had a chance to interact with him? What impresses you most about these young prodigies?
I think just seeing that things they're getting so good at a younger and younger age, and that is very impressive to watch. But at the same time, as you pointed out, if they're getting younger and younger, then we have to make them aware, and them and their parents should also be aware that there are, mental pressure will come. You'll have to interact with a lot of people, and how to deal with fame, pressure. These things become very important. The role of the family, the role of the friends in balancing your perspective on the world, all these things become very important. But at the same time, you can see that technology is allowing younger and younger people to develop fast in the game.
If you could play a casual game against any of today's young stars without pressure, who would it be and why?
All of them are very exciting to play with. I would enjoy playing with any of them. I can't really pick one. I'd love to play almost all of them. I mean, they're such strong players, it'll be a nice challenge.
Thank you both for sharing your insights, experiences, and passion for chess.